So I'm back for another game here. We got, let's see who's on the schedule. St. Louis playing Detroit. Detroit is at #1 overall, top 3 and everything else. Powerhouse. They're hosting St. Louis, who's 4th overall. Really good. I think St. Louis is probably one of my favorite teams to play in this game. Standings-wise, Detroit not doing so well. For whatever reason, when I use Detroit, even though they're so stacked, I'd have a lot of trouble. St. Louis is tied for 1st in the Central. So Red Wings need this game. I need to win. I need to get some wins on the board here. But this roster, man. Paul Coffey, Lidstrom's on the 2nd line. Yzerman's on the 2nd line. They had Primo. They had Mark Howe back then. I think Howe was retired before this season came out. This is the year that Detroit would win 62 games, set the record, but would lose to Colorado, who is actually not even in this game. Quebec is in this game. Mike Vernon's a goalie. Quebec's in the game still. I guess they moved too late. It takes forever for these games to. I guess once they're programmed, they can't unprogram. So let's see if we can get Detroit on the board here, get some wins. They need. They're 2 points out of playoff spot. But it's a highly contested Western Conference. So every point matters. Number 3. Fedorov, he was one of my favorites growing up. Even though they beat the Flyers in the '97 final. The dude, he was just... Oh, come on! Really? Really? Todd Alec from Brett Hull. Like I said in the video previously, if you didn't see that one, Toronto-Chicago, I lost. So, which is not a surprise to me. But there's Lidstrom. But, yeah, I forget where I was going with that. But, yeah, I'm not good at this game. I used to be, but like I said, I like playing with the Blues. I think the Blues, they're rated 4. I think they're really good in this game. They have Brett Hull, who's probably one of maybe top 5 guys in the game. Look at that. Whew. Well, digging myself a hole. Well, at least I'm, bring up Brett Hull and he scores. Bring up Yzerman, bring up Fedorov. Any of those guys want to score for me? Well, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty in this season here. And there's 104 games I calculated. I think this is game 87 of the whole schedule. So there's not many games left in the season before we get to playoffs. Eastern Conference is not tight whatsoever. I think 6 of the 8 spots are already clinched. I think they're Philly, Pittsburgh, Boston, Quebec, Florida's in there. Maybe Montreal. I don't remember off the top of my head without looking at my books. But nobody's clinched. Nobody's eliminated in the West. Everything's up for grabs. That could change if I don't get some goals for Detroit, though, which is surprising because they're #1 team in the game. But like I said, for some reason I have issues with Detroit, and you're seeing them right now. So I got 7 shots. It's not... Maybe I am playing bad. You guys tell me if I'm playing bad. I'm allowing goals, but... I think a lot of you guys will say, hey, I had no real chance to stop that second one. Oh, the dude just faked me right out. I'm getting chances. Just can't put them in. So yeah, Lidstrom, like I said, my other game, you get penalized, they don't change lines. So I had Lidstrom as my right wing since he came out of the box. Then again, he's probably better than like half the people in this game. This is back when you had guys that, they're rated like 32 and stuff like that. Now everyone, like, if you're on the NHL roster, you're at least a 75. Most teams have guys that are, a whole rosters that are 80s. This is like, Tony Twist is rated like 13 or something like that. See, I'm running into another goalie. I mean, I don't want to make excuses because I should be winning, but Cujo, he's one of the better goalies in this. What am I doing? And if Federal, where are you passing to, bud? There we go. Well, Todd Ellick's having a night. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm not having a good day. Oh, I injured somebody. Adam Creighton out for the game, out for period. Oh, yeah, that's not a good trade. Ray Shepard. Not a good trade. 23 seconds. Creighton's gonna miss. I'm going to penalty box. Down 3. Oh, I wrecked that dude right at the buzzer. Not that that puts any points on the board, but I can't promise any goals. I don't really want to get shut out 2 games in a row. But it kind of goes to show you, like, even though the team is the best in the game, doesn't mean they're gonna they're not your play style, or Look at Farrell. That's my play style. Scores! Yeah, there we go. There we go. On the board. That was shorthanded too. Dude, he is so fast in this game. Him, Pavel Bure, Hull's pretty quick, but, well, going back to penalty. There's a lot of, like, Mogilny is good. Oh, penalty shot. Alright, well, I'll take not a penalty, I'll take a penalty stop. But there's these guys that are just, their speed is incredible compared to just the average player in this game. I think Buffalo is one of my favorites to use also because they have Mogilny and he just flies through everybody. Now let me ask you guys, I mean, I don't know who is actually going to watch this. Curtis Joseph, he a Hall of Famer? I'm just throwing it out there. You guys, I'm not going to sway you one way or another. Oh, there's another injury. Yeah, that's what you get for scoring 2 goals. Konstantinov's going to the box. His name's so long it doesn't even fit. I always like that. They have character limits. And guys' names don't even fit. Hey, maybe we got some Fedorov magic again? Paul Coffey. Remember when the Flyers traded for him? I was so excited. I was like, I'm thinking of like Paul Coffey of like, Pittsburgh days, when it was in L.A., Detroit. It shouldn't have it should have red flagged me that he was like 37 by the time we got him. But he had kept bouncing around from team to team. That should have been red flag, but there's Fedorov again. Not too wide. I'm playing just about as well as the real Detroit. Oh, man. one for good measure. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the Todd Elk Show. Another loss for this guy. At least I got Sergei Fedorov on the board.